All right, really appreciate you coming to check out the Startup Accelerator services and the 1 month free trial of lead generation that we are offering. Should have this done probably in around 10 to 15 minutes. The roadmap for the presentation starts with an introduction to myself, an introduction to the business, the customer success roadmap, then the information on the packaging, the pricing, and of course, the 1 month free trial offer. So, what you're going to get from this is 1 month of free lead generation from a proven process used to scale countless startups. We are partners with Alchemist Accelerator, who have raised around $1 billion+ in the past couple of years for various types of startups, and we are their main partner in charge of leading all the programs for lead generation and scaling operations. If you do go past the trauma, you can think of us as your remote-based growth team. We'll be in charge of filling your calendar every month, but we also do a lot more on top of that, which you will be able to see in the rest of this demonstration. We're specifically looking to work with B2B startups who have a market fit, who can close our leads. Obviously, we're not going to make money in the first month as we're giving that away for free. But even if you do continue just for 2 months, 3 months, although there will be costs incurred, we're really looking to work with people for years to come, which means you have to be able to close leads in order for both of us to make money, of course. All right. So who am I? I'm the founder of the Startup Accelerator. We launched around a year ago, if including the other sister agencies running alongside it, Coaching Accelerator and Consulting Accelerator. We have been growing very fast. I think across the board, there are probably around 90 clients across those three agencies. Before that, I founded Bamboo Lead Gen. This was a lead generation agency for startups. This was around 4 or 5 years ago. That business was actually hired by Sales Hero, which did the exact same thing, just at a higher ticket price point. I was basically working with all the different types of startups, realized how much more there was to offer past just lead generation, which is why I decided to niche into the accelerator space and also potentially look at growing businesses as a whole and, of course, investment opportunities. I have 8 years of consulting experience in sales and lead generation. It's the only thing that I've ever done since I'm 18. I've overseen around 350 plus different businesses' growth campaigns. Basically, just like to pretend that I know what I'm doing. The case study is for the process you're about to see. This is a proven process currently serving 50 plus clients at the Startup Accelerator. We have a 7.5% positive response rate average on the templates that we use for average. So nearly 1 in 10 people will be requesting a meeting with you. Hundreds and hundreds of meetings coming in every month, tens of thousands of dollars coming in every week from those meetings. 80% success with our startup clients deciding to move into a paid agreement from a free 1 month trial. All 5 stars on Google, 9 out of 10 on our customer satisfaction survey, a lead magnet that works great generating leads, but then also helping you close the deals on the back end. And our startups average around 8 meetings in their first month. The first month is always the slowest, but we're saying that if you come on for a trial with us, you will be able to judge us off these 8 meetings. So, what is the Startup Accelerator? Ultimately, we do pretty much everything growth related. Everything I will be showing you on this screen, you can think of somewhat as a menu of items. You don't need to, use every single service that we're offering. You kind of just pick and choose where you think you're weak, where you think you don't want to give too much focus, and where you would like some help, and then you can utilize those. However, we do start here, which is creating a go-to-market strategy, also known as a market entry report. This is basically going to take all of the guesswork out of marketing and learning your target market like the back of our hand. We do this by generating leads on LinkedIn with qualified leads who are interested in your, software, service, product, and offering them a free sample of your service. If you're a coach, it could be a free coaching session. If you have a software, it'd be a free 1 month trial in exchange for a 10-minute user interview. So the way that works is we create a template that says, you're in the process of expanding your business. You're looking to fine tune your approach and speak to prospects in your market. In exchange, you'll give them a free trial of X. Now, these are qualified leads. You will be able to close them, but the calls start with a user interview that probably takes around 10 minutes. We'll give you the questions to ask. We'll also give you a software that you can install that will record all of the answers. So you don't have to write them down, but the types of questions you will be asking will be things like, what are the biggest problems you have a software like me could help? If hiring a coach like me, what would be a dream outcome of yours? What would be an expensive price point that you would still be happy to pay? So the idea here, first of all, is to make sure that we're speaking to your correct buyer profile, people that are going to give you minimal headaches, and you'll be able to charge the most amount of money. If the answers are lining up, then we'll run 10 user interviews and then we'll pull that report. If the answers are not lining up, we'll then tweak the prospect list and then reach out to more people on LinkedIn until you're happy with everyone that you're speaking to. We do also do branding refinements, so social media management, creating content, and revamping your existing website or creating one from scratch if you don't already have one. So this is important. I think a lot of people think of social media as a lead generation tool, which of course it can be, but that's not what we're doing here. The purpose of what we're doing is to maximize the success of our outreach campaign. So you, for example, who probably received a message from us, whether it was email, LinkedIn, or even an ad, before you came to this video, you probably did a little bit of due diligence, checked, the testimonials, checked the website, checked the social media to ensure that who you're giving your time to here is actually worth it. So it's the same concept. We send your meeting link out to prospects in your market. They're going to want to review some social proof and they may go to the social pages. If there's no followers, no activity, it won't look good. So that's why we do 15 posts there every month on your LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook company pages. If you come on for a 1 month free trial, you can utilize these services here, except the website. That would be something separate. Then I would say around month 3 to month 5 of the program, we start looking at refining the sales process. So this is adding on a new lead source from email, incorporating automated closing sequences, so you never have to do a manual follow-up again, and sales coaching if you want to improve your conversions on the back end. Marketing with ads, this could hypothetically be month 7. This is a little bit of a different strategy, but it's great for scaling. LinkedIn and email, these are one-on-one conversations where you're somewhat limited by volume to an extent, whereas with ads, you could literally create one ad, market it to 10 million people at once. Now, it's not quite that simple, but in layman's terms, that's the way it works. So operations assistance, marketing metrics, profit and loss sheets, and customer acquisition costs. We can do these every month for you. And scaling guidance, helping with cost effective hiring, consulting services, and strategizing and guidance if that's of interest. The benefits of working with us. Number one, low cost premium service. Those two things are typically not found hand in hand very many places. In this case, it is true. As mentioned, we are partners with Alchemist. Before we solidified that partnership, we were tested against various other agencies doing lead generation and growth services. We had 3 times less the cost, and I believe we beat the second best by 8 times the results. We have a proven process working across the board for all types of startups. You get a dedicated account manager, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. You will feel like you have someone on your own team who will be available to you in real time. And risk-free offers, you literally get to try the service before deciding if you want to buy, making sure everything I'm saying here is true, or am I just full of air? The customer success roadmap. So this is a loose guideline of what you could expect to experience if working together with us for a year. So month 1, we'll focus on building out the brand. That will be the social media manager doing all those posts there, making sure everything looks nice. Split testing, different types of buyer profiles, prospect lists, and you should for sure have meetings in your calendar with qualified leads. This is how we want you to judge a trial month with us. Did you have good meetings with good leads? If yes, continue. If no, don't. Month 2, we'll have confirmation now of your best buyer profile. You'll have more leads. Whatever you get in month 1, you're going to get more in month 2. And we should have the go-to-market strategy complete around here. Month 3, we could look at doing a website revamp. We can look at deals and being in profits around here. And we can add on a new lead source from scaling with email. The website at this point is important because before here, we would have been doing lead generation from LinkedIn. You have a personal profile there where people will be able to revert to find out more information on you, your experience, and who they'd be speaking with. Email, it's not there. It's just a signature. So the only place they're going to go is the website. So it is important we have that looking good there. Month 5, scaling with CRM automations. This is lead nurturing. So, newsletters. Maybe you spoke to someone 6 months ago who was interested but didn't move forward. We can do soft touches once a month with them. We can also do things like the automated follow-ups and also surveys on your existing clientele or people who didn't move forward, asking them why. Month 7, scaling with ads. And month 9 to 12 onwards, if you've gone through the program and if you have proven that you can close our leads and you've also been easy to generate leads for, we can actually invest in the business. And if you've done really well and you're looking for, a big number that could be 500,000 upwards, then we can bring Alchemist in and we can start scaling things on a whole other level. You also then have the option to bring things in-house. You can pay us for consulting. We'll hand over the operations or the keys to the operation, I should say, and you can then have your own team manage it. All right, pricing and packaging. So this is the full accelerator program. This is a rough estimate on the timeframes of when you would move up. However, none of this is mandatory. You can kind of just pick and choose when, um, and if it feels right for you at the time. Now, the idea here is you close a deal in each one, and then you kind of just reinvest, and then you're never really paying out of pocket. But there is price jumps at each part. So the starter package is the free trial. Be doing this for around 2 to 3 months, I would say. Then we do stage two. We add on those emails. Stage three, we do the CRM upgrades. And stage four, we add on the ads. So what that looks like, the starter package comes with creating a prospect list, creating the template we're going to use for outreach. And you will also get a deck that is around 10 pages for your business, has about us, services, testimonials. We can use this for the LinkedIn outreach, the email outreach, and even after you have calls with people, you can use this to send to the prospect. So even if you don't move forward after the free trial, you'll still get a free deck. Lead magnet will also be included in that. And then on the lead generation side of things, we'll be doing outreach on LinkedIn, managing up to 3 profiles if you have those accessible. Don't need them. We can still have success with one, but 3 means 3 times the outreach. Each one does 200 connection requests a week, where we have a 30% acceptance rate average, 25% response rate average, and a 7.5% positive response rate average, meaning people actually requesting meetings. Market research, booking in those user interviews, doing a buyer profile analysis, and creating a strategy around it, and completing that go-to-market report. Operations, we'll set up a CRM and HubSpot where we can track all the leads and deals. It's fine if you already have one, but we'll use it for our own purposes. Weekly reporting and analytics, and then ongoing process refinement from those reports and analytics. Our package is 1K per month. There are no contract ties. It's literally designed to feel as risk-free as possible. You can stop at any time. Our offer, month one, is completely free. You have the ability to stop for any reason at all before day 30. We do just ask for a refundable deposit to cover half the cost of month two. Unfortunately, we did have some people who came on for trials with us, said they were moving forward. We invested more funds into their software licensing costs, the team's time output, the prospect lists, and then they didn't pay us, and then we ended up losing money. So the way it works is you pay this after the launch. So you get to see the templates, you get to see the prospect list, you get to see everything legitimate. If you move forward in month two, this gets knocked off of that. And if you don't, it's just returned to the same card immediately. The starter package with social media management. So I realize LinkedIn is a social media platform, but what I just showed you is doing outreach there to generate leads. Social media management is the content creation and the 15 posts per month, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook company pages. It's the same package, but it just includes that. And then it's 1,500 a month with a 750 deposit. And you can choose to either do this one or this one on the free trial. It's really up to you. You can also do this and then downgrade before day 30 to this package and just do the 1K per month instead. If around month 3 or month 5, you decide to move up and add on the emails, it's an additional $500 a month. Then let's say month 7 or month 5 even, we do the CRM upgrade, we incorporate those newsletters, those automations, then it's an additional $750 per month. And then at the end of it, once we add on the ads, it'll be up to around $3,500 or $4,000 per month. But as mentioned, none of this is mandatory. And the idea is you keep reinvesting from the deals you generate, so you're never paying out of pocket. Next steps, if interested, you click the call to action button below that says get started. We'll then get you set up on Slack. Your account manager will reach out, or else Catherine, who helps with operations support, will then send you the onboarding information on Slack. You'll complete a questionnaire, give us the info on you and the business. We'll then launch the campaign. You can then decide if it's worth it and if you want to pay the deposit. And then you get to trial the service for a full month and decide if everything I said here today is true. So ask yourself, does our service seem like it can get you to where you want to be? If the answer to that is yes, then let us know. We'll get you started straight away. Have a great day. Cheers.